Okay, so I'm continuing from part one. If you didn't see part one, go ahead and see that. All right, so this bowl of broccoli, I eat broccoli and spinach every day. Well, I try to, but I do eat leafy green vegetables every day, and I try to eat fish every day. This is basically what I eat to conserve, good health. You have to understand everything we eat is digested. It either is going to do good for us or it's going to do bad. And what we eat, it does stay with us. So you have to understand. Some people say, "Oh, you have any cheat meals?" Cheat, CHEAT, cheat meals. And the answer would be no. I try to, I'm going to stop saying try. I do it. Everything I'm talking about to you guys, and anybody who has been following me throughout the years on other platforms that I've been on, you know that I am serious about what I do. But yeah, I basically, everything that I talk about, I do on a daily basis. And I have a regimen. I'm a hairstylist first. That's how I got started. And everybody's trying to do their hair, and they say your natural hair regimen. Well, I have a holistic regimen that I do on a daily basis. Okay, so I have my juice. I'll talk about what this in here in a little bit. I have my juice. I blend every morning. I drink my water. Let me go and show you guys that real quick. Hold on. I have my water. I drink that. I put my lemon in my green tea bag in there. I do that every day. And I eat, and I have my fruit. And that's what I do. I do that every day. And my body will tell me if it likes it within 24 hours because I eat so clean. I eat so clean. When you eat clean, it's awesome, but it doesn't allow you to veer off of what is used to. And I have a bougie body. Bougee. Bougie. It only wants the best. My skin is bougie too. I cannot wear fake jewelry. I cannot eat fake food. I cannot eat processed food. I have a bougie body inside and out. And if you want a bougie body, you have to follow this regimen. My body is above junk. It is. My body is above junk, and I basically just coined that to give me some pride and to push me to continuously live like this. Because is it easy? No. Is it cheap? No. But I believe in, you're either going to pay now or you're going to pay later. But either way, you're going to pay. There's no way that you're not going to pay for what you eat. It's no way. Okay? So yeah, that's what I do every day. And no, I do not veer off of what I eat. And I've done it before, and I've paid for it. So, once your body gets used to things, it wants it, whether it's good or bad. So if anybody's listening to this and you're a junk person, you love junk food, that's great. And I know it makes you feel better for about 5 minutes, but then it puts weight on you. It runs your sugar up, your glucose levels up. It runs your high blood pressure up. It causes your periods to be miserable. We're going to talk about that too. When I was growing up, and the way I talk straight from the dome. Okay, I don't write any of this down. When I hit my button to go and make a video for you guys, I just go with the flow. So the way my mind goes in my videos, it may not be in linear form, but if you watch them, you'll learn a lot. So when I was growing up, I had terrible periods. I would cramp all the time. I didn't start getting clots until, now clots, C-L-O-T-S. Clots is a sign that you are not healthy. Okay? So if you're watching this and you're passing clots, you have clots, this comes out when you are menstruating, yeah, that's saying that you have high estrogen and you need to get that checked. Yes, you need to start looking at the fluids that are passing through your body. Yes, you have to start doing that. You have to become one with your body. That's one thing. A lot of us women, we are not one with our bodies. When things are changing, we're not aware. And that's one thing that I've always been since I was 15 years old. I've always been one with my body. I've always recognized changes. If things was not right, I knew it. And I got on top of it. And that's what you're supposed to do. So yeah, I would, be very clotty, very crampy, have PMS, have water retention. would crave bad foods, would eat chocolate and candy and do all of that 2 weeks prior. And this went on into my early adulthood, my 20s. And it didn't really come to a head until I was about 23, 24 years old. And I said, you know what? Something's not right. I'm noticing that the more sugar I eat, the more difficult it is to, I'm cramping, and I mean, it would just be terrible. And I'm sure somebody who's listening to this who is probably going through the same thing. Now, mind you, I had high blood pressure, I had diabetes and things like that, and those two ailments are serious. I like to tell people, like, we talk about diabetes and high blood pressure like it's nothing, and it's serious. It's serious. It's really a gateway condition that leads to a lot of problems, and we really have to understand that a lot of those conditions that people are going through is diet related. So I had to take the sugar out of my diet. Once I did that, I stopped chocolate. I just recently this year, within the last few weeks, started to eating a little bit of more sugar, only because my body is so clean, and I started working on other things to give me energy, which is adrenaline and cortisol. And we'll get to that in one of my videos as well about stress hormones. But yeah, I had to basically, void my body of everything processed, everything sweet, everything that was giving me comfort. I had to stop. And over the time, my cycles became better. I didn't say they became perfect. I am 36 years old. I've been menstruating since I was 10. Okay, 10. That's very early. Okay, that's 26 years. It's a long time, and I'm only 36. I would suggest that that's not healthy to start menstruating at 10 years old. But if I had to talk to my mother back then and say something to her, I would have said, stop feeding your daughter processed foods. Stop feeding your daughter sugar. Stop feeding your daughter chicken. It is making her mature more early. So then you have to think, I was exposed to high estrogen since I was 10 years old. And I read somewhere that the earlier that you start menstruating, it just simply means that you're going to have more problems throughout the life. So if you're, anybody here who started menstruating before the age of 13, you're probably having difficulties right now with your cycles, and that's because of the high estrogens. And you really don't want your body to be so exposed to those type of estrogens for so long. But all I can do is move forward. I can't go back. I can't make up for that. All I can do is move forward and go accordingly. So but one thing that I've done is, because our bodies are so exposed to estrogens, I have developed a diet. Okay, broccoli. Okay. I have developed a diet that helps me deal with estrogen. Okay. So anything, if you need to know about what that is, please leave it in the comments, and I'll be sure to tell you what broccoli does for the body and for women. Okay. But let me take a piece of broccoli now. Okay. Cheers. Okay. So yeah, diet is number one. If you hear anything on the news or anything on the, the commercials of all the medications and all the things, they say with diet and exercise, this will work. So diet is number one. And if you're on here, you're listening, and you're struggling with anything like weight loss, PCOS, blood pressure, fibroids, all of that, it starts at your diet. Okay, it starts at your diet. So if you adjust that, you'll be fine. But yeah, that's basically what I do. I've been doing this for a long time. I feel at home. My body loves it, and when I don't do it, my body lets me know. Excuse me, you're doing something incorrect. I need more nourishment. I need more vitamins. And the older that you get, you're gonna have to do this more. So I'm very thankful that I started this in my early 20s. So as I have to adjust according to my age, it's not that bad for me, because I've been doing this for a long time. I'm not one to just take a pill for everything. I don't put that down, but if I can control things and deal with things and help my body heal, that's what I do. And I read somewhere that, with weight loss is something that is not natural. You have to understand to lose weight, your body has to feel like it's, it's completely healthy for you to do it. Otherwise, it's going to retain the weight. I mean, that's how our bodies are. It's like if you don't drink enough water, your body is going to retain water. If you don't eat enough salt, your body is going to retain it. So if you don't eat enough, your body is going to retain the fat. It's just not going to just lose weight because you stop eating. And us women, we come up and we think that, don't we? We think because if I want to lose weight, I'm going to just not eat. Now think about it. Just take a moment and think about it. When you skip your meals, when you don't eat, how do you feel? You can leave that in your comments. How do you feel when you do that? I know for a fact, I can bet the farm, that you don't feel well, that you feel tired, that you're not able to really progress in your day because you're skipping your meals. So skipping meals does not do anything to your body but make it stressed, and it makes it to not want to lose weight. So you really want your body to be in optimal health, as close to optimal health, and then you'll see the weight start to wane. That's basically how it works. So I'm going to continue with this series on the next one. Please make sure you join. Like, share, and subscribe if this has helped you. Okay, make sure you subscribe to the channel because I always give some great information. And I hope this has helped you. And if it has, guys, you're my fuel. Let me know in the comments that you basically was helped by this video, and more will come. You have a great day.